I invited our project officer who really nicely and kindly followed our project and helped us a lot. And I think she's some announcements for our partners here and some guidance of what might come in the future, even though officially BovReg ends in 2 weeks. But that's definitely not the end, hopefully.
Very pleased to have been following up after Klaus and Emily, because I was a former PO, so I'm very happy to see how Eurofund has come along. And I'm very happy also to be the one picking up a few other projects in Pillar 2, notably this one. So this is like a common, my objective here is more like a word of how does it look like and what are the commitments, because they put it as obligations, but I prefer to call it commitments for the projects as they finish their life cycle, but not their ongoing activities, because it usually comes later on. So this is basically a few words on commitments and obligations, on how you would see coping with results, publications, etc. in the future, which are very important. And most of them always come after the project's end. So basically, what I wanted to highlight is that, of course, each beneficiary must have up to 4 years after the project period the measures to exploit the results. So you have to keep that on mind. This is something that it's important, that keeps on going, and that we're keen to obtain results from them. There are different platforms, different spaces where you can upload this information other than the project usual system. So that's basically what I'm trying to bring to your attention today. So the first one, of course, the most obvious one, is the continuous reporting, which remains open after the project's end. So there is where you main, let's say, entry platform where you can still upload and update your results. So that keeps open, and we are always, as POs, former POs of the projects, open to this kind of things. Now, I wanted to call your attention to 2 different platforms that maybe you know about, but for those who don't, it's the Horizons Result Booster. So this one is a booster that has different types of services. So once the project had reached this level of maturity and has many interesting key exploitable results, they can call these services for free. It's a service that is under a procurement within the commission services. And they can apply for either module A, B, or C, whether it sets better your objectives or your ideas. So the idea of this booster is to really enlarge your possibilities to expand your impact and boosting your results to different levels, and mostly related to market and industry and having them visible over there. So these are research and innovation actions, but nonetheless, this is very important for industry as well to get the knowledge about. I have heard a lot in the last few slots that this is something that is important. So the booster provides these types of, let's say, modules and these types of scenarios where you can tap into. One word of caution, the booster works under different contract frames, and the last one is ending on May 2024. So if you're interested, for those projects who are finishing to apply, do it right now. Then you can be able to gather this on this last part of the contract of the booster at this point. The projects can apply via the webpage, so Krista already has this information, but any other project who's interested, they can call in to Krista. She can follow up with the link, and basically you just apply like a small little call with your proposition, what is your project about, and they would decide whether you would be chosen for a certain type of the booster or not. I mean, normally you are almost for certain sure that you're going to be taken in. So especially at the end of each contract, they really welcome these descending projects into the booster. So don't hesitate to explore that webpage. It's very interesting. It really helps a lot for those projects who are struggling, especially on how to expand and make those exploitable results better seen and better taken in by different stakeholders. The other platform that is very interesting, probably for some of you who don't know, is the Horizons Result platform. And this is something that has come around for some time now. It has been revamped, enhanced. There's the link as well over there, so feel free to enter there. And the idea is here to focus exactly on what is it that the outputs of the project have given to the outside world, and how to make them available to citizens as well as stakeholders that may be able to finance this afterwards. Especially for the innovation projects, this is really interesting, but not only. So any services regarding softwares, policy recommendations, teams, the games I heard today, everything about this is really important to showcase it here. So feel free, you as a coordinator can apply and submit the results, but also as work package leaders, I think at that level also that is possible as beneficiary to upload those results there. And the platform, as you see down on this slide, has different sets of approaches, and you may tap into some that may seem more relevant than others, and the idea is for you also to take stock of what makes more sense to your project. There's also the service of the TV, so there's small capsules of interviews for the project itself, and they can choose particular participants, beneficiaries who have done a lot of interesting work, and they can provide this kind of interactive interviews that will be later on uploaded on the platform, and also it's also for showcasing and making more visible in other ways the project's exploitable results. The last one that I wanted to talk about is Open Research Europe. Again, for those who don't know it, this is not a repository, but it's more a publishing platform that is hosted by the Commission services. It's a peer review platform where you can put all your publications as well, and you are more than welcome to do that. The regulations about how and who can publish are there. I also stress on the aspect of this repository is really also a platform for you to take stock and project, and especially for your publications, which often come very late, and you're struggling to put this on the deliverables, which are already closed, etc., etc. So this is maybe something that may come in handy for your post publications, and of course peer-reviewed also gives it a more let's say scientific aspect of it, which compensates and complements what you have been publishing in on the other publishing platforms. So I think that is basically it. All the basic links and helping aid is there, so don't hesitate, Krista and the others who are finishing, to contact me in case you have any further questions. So that's it from my side. Thank you.
Thank you, Jimena. I'm pretty confident that we will be able to contact you in case there are questions. And I know that the EU really very much values this dissemination activities of the project. So we should be active to really show the taxpayer what we did for their money. Okay, no, I think